Hi, my name is James Gardy, and this is my video demonstration for a mobile app development assignment 2. So for this assignment I moved away from activities and used fragments. I also implemented a navigation component and kind of a complete redesign of the application from a back-end point of view. Front-end kind of is pretty much the same, but I also implemented a database whereby data is uploaded and stored on Firebase database. So first of all, I'm just going to kind of walk through some of the back-end components, and then I'll kind of demonstrate the application as well. So I suppose the biggest change I've made was implementing the model view model structure. So basically, first of all, kind of the main fragments are kind of the recipe, where the recipes are added so through this button listener here. So basically this is user clicks a button and the recipe is added to the list. So these are the variables here from the model that would be kind of used to pass in the various different text fields and images. So we have title, description, meals. I'm just gonna so these are passed through then on this click listener here. So this is this is moved outside the onCreate view, so it can be kind of reused, and then this render function here just renders the list and passing in this boolean where there is items being added to the list. So this is then called from this view model here. So this is the implementation of the MVVM. So this add recipe function here passes in the Firebase user and the recipe variable from the recipe model. So this is this model here. So these are the variables that are being passed in. So also I have this home activity here. So this basically just renders, pulls together all the different fragments and different pages once the app is kind of initialized, and then the navigation component as well as kind of implemented here, handled here. So this is the user details that they log in. So if I just sign out and just sign in again with Google Auth, so I've implemented Google Authentication. So I just have an account set up here. So just for ease, I'm just going to kind of log in. So I can kind of change my account here. My account excuse me, profile picture. So then this is uploaded and stored in the the Firebase storage bucket here. The real-time database then handles all the recipes. So these are just kind of test recipes that I've added. The other thing as well is the navigation component is a new feature that's been added in here as well. So this is just kind of the navigation flow of how the application kind of flows from the recipe list where the user lands, and then you can kind of navigate through each page thereafter. So I'm passing in this recipe ID as the argument, so it's passing the data between each fragment. So if I just go to the recipe list fragment here. So this is where the list of recipes are displayed, or where they're handled. So you'll be on create view, and then so it's inflating this layout here using this fragment list binding. So renders then the list of recipes. So it's kind of passing them in as an array list, storing them as an array list, and then moving down here, this swipe features or functionality that the user can kind of swipe left or right, depending on whether they want to update or delete. So you can kind of update. So I can't update that now. So it's in because I'm not in my that account, so it doesn't allow me to update that. So if I kind of sign out, and I just sign into another account here, AE, sign in. So yeah, so I can update that now. Just put in this is a test. Let's put in. Okay, so I'll just save that, and then so this updates then, and it is updated here then in the database. So that's where it's updated. And then if I want to if I wanted to remove that using swipe delete, it removes it here. I can add a new recipe here. Yeah, so then that's updated here and added to the database here. Okay, so I'll just go back to the code here again. So I'm just gonna close up some of these here. So the layouts then, so this is kind of where it handles kind of the front end, or user experience kind of front end kind of stuff. So this is the details page, this is the recipes list page, the navigation header, and the so if I just go to, yeah, so this is the navigation. Yeah, so as I mentioned, passing this argument here. So it is yeah, so it's passing in this argument here for the details, update details functionality. So to be able to update, it needs to pass in this unique identifier, which is the recipes ID. So also the Firebase. Yeah, so this is where the Firebase stuff is handled here in this Firebase package. So you have your functions here. So pass in this unique user ID, and then it's uploaded to this photos folder here, and so it's creating this. So this for uploading the image into Firebase, passing in these user IDs, bitmap, so this unique mapping for adding the image to the storage bucket, and then a boolean whether it's an update or adding a new image. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Then these details, and this handles the swipe delete and swipe update. So they're just being handled here and then passed into the recipes list here. So that's where they're handled. So that's that functionality. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.